Today we're going to demonstrate Congress in your pocket for the iPhone. Here's the application icon. It opens fairly quickly. And as you can see, you have tabs on the bottom. You have the Congress, the Senate, the House, a search button, and an opportunity to see some more things that we've pulled together. Let's start off with the Congress tab. As you can see, they're sorted by name or by state. The same can be done on the Senate, name, state, and the House, either name or by state. Let's go back to the Congress icon. Person running the 1st District of Alabama is Joe Bonner. So this is Joe. He's a U.S. representative from Alabama, that's the district. In the Senate, there's either a senior or junior designation, and then there's the party identification right there. Joe's office is in 422 Cannon House Office Building. If you click on that link, it'll bring up a Google map. So if you wanted to go visit, there it is. Going back to the application, there's Joe. Here's Representative Bonner's office URL. If you click on that, you get the official House of Representatives website for Joe Bonner. This is the phone number on your iPhone. If you touch that number, it'll call the office. Now scrolling down on the Plus version, you'll see that there is Capitol staff and committee assignments. This is very useful for people who work with folks on Capitol Hill, and these are the people that they usually meet with, whether it's the chief of staff, the legislative director, the press or communications director, and the scheduler, usually the person to be able to get to meet Joe Bonner. Now scrolling down, these are the committee assignments. Representative Bonner is on appropriations, budget, and standards of official conduct. We also have the chairman and ranking member designations there as well, as apparently it shows Joe Bonner is in either one of them. Now to show you a little bit of functionality here, on Capitol staff, if you click on this on your iPhone, it will open up the mail application so you can send an email to that person. On the committee assignments, what it does is if you tap over here, it'll open up the committee website. And there it is, the Committee on Appropriations. Going back to the application, there's Joe. We can scroll down to see campaign information. Now in this case, here's some campaign news from Google. And Joe Bonner apparently is ripping Obama for tanker comments, as well as other things. But this will give you an idea of what's going on in the campaign. Going back to the application, we also provide the campaign website, and this is for the incumbent and for the opponent. In this case, Joe Bonner really doesn't have an opponent, so here's his campaign website, and there it is. He's honest, conservative, and experienced. Going back to the application, you also see that there's a donation page, and that will provide a direct link if you wanted to donate to his campaign. And below that is the official biography. And this is pulled from official sources, hence official biography. So essentially what you get with the standard version is all the information you see here except for Capitol staff and committee assignments. You do get campaign information. And you also have the opportunity to send us an update. If there's a change and you know that, for example, Susanna Weeks has moved on and is now working somewhere else, you can give us the new name and we'll have that updated. Let's take a better example of someone that we know is running and has filled up more of our pieces of information. For example, Lamar Alexander is running for re-election, and he's also a Republican. And there is his address, his URL, his phone number, his Capitol staff, committee assignments, and what you'll see over here, which is interesting, is tracking. We've partnered with pollster.com, and if you open that up, it'll give you the tracking polls for how he's doing. And apparently he's winning that seat pretty well. Going back to Alexander, you also see that he has an opponent. And there's Bob Took, who's his opponent. If you click on that, it opens up that website, Took for Tennessee. Now let's look at some Democrats. Let's go to the Senate and look at Barack Obama, who's running for president, of course. And there's his office, URL, phone number, Capitol staff. They're probably not as busy as his campaign staff right now. Committee assignments, campaign information, and again, his opponent is John McCain. We've made a special designation for this. Usually you get the person who's running against the incumbent for a seat, but in this case they're both running for president. So we have, for example, John McCain has Barack Obama as his opponent. And then the official biography. Now let's do something interesting. Let's go to the search function and let's pull up a state. About California. These are all of the members from the great state of California. And as you see here, they're all by name. And you could also have it by state, which is California. What that does in effect is it sorts it by district. And after going through all the members of California, you do see that Barbara Boxer, who's a junior senator, and Dianne Feinstein are listed. Now, I believe Barbara Boxer has an opponent this round. Nope, she doesn't. But she is, however, the committee's assignments, as you can see, she's the chairperson for the Environment and Public Works Committee and also the Selected Committee on Ethics. And you'll also get that for the ranking member as well. So that'll show you what you can do by state. And you can also search by name. So let's say we're looking for Barack Obama. You can do it by his first name or last name. Or by state. There he is. And if you're interested in looking at Democrats versus Republicans, you can do just D in parentheses. And it'll give you everyone who's a Democrat sorted by state. You could also have it sorted by name. So if you're looking for somebody specific, but you can't remember the name exactly. You could also do this, of course, for Republicans. And again, there's by name and by state. Now let's look at more. Here are some things that we've put in to give you a more sense of what the application is all about, as well as some other news sources. So here's some information about what we'll be adding. This will be dynamic. When we decide we're going to change things, we'll let you know about it, as well as a pro version, which is going to allow for real-time updates when that's approved by the Apple Store. We include a survey that asks you what you think about Congress in your pocket compared to other political applications, as well as submitting your feedback. And this can be positive or negative, or even bug fixes. And here's frequently asked questions. We'll be updating this very often. As you can see, it's for the iPhone, BlackBerry, and for other devices. Here's the iPhone section. It's for the iPhone and iPhone 3G, and it has all the information there. Here's our website. Cohen Research Group is a public opinion and market research firm, and there's some of the things that we're doing. Here's our official blog, and as you can see, we submitted the application to Apple, and hopefully they will approve it soon. And here's a link to The Hill, which is a Capitol Hill newspaper that also publishes a mobile version, so we've included that as well. You can also decide which icons you want on your page. So for example, let's say you don't do searching very often, but you do check the hill a lot. You can put it there and then access it directly. We tend to do the searching more often, so we'll keep that. And that is Congress in your pocket. We feel great about the application. We feel great about what it offers. And we're really looking forward to your feedback. Thanks again for checking us out, and we hope to see you at the Apple Store.